Kogoyo, a hamlet with only a few inhabitants, has become through the years a village of 20,000 people because the phenomenon of gold hunting has become popular in recent years. Every year during the dry season, thousands of people rush there to hunt the precious yellow mineral. It was neither a traditional village nor a division, but a hamlet that has now become a village. Kaguya is ruled by the traditional mining hunters, cooperative of Danga, the chief village, through a local gathering called Tambaloma. Our film crew was fortunate to fall upon a workshop of these authorities that was about a phone robbery. The Tambaloma are highly respected, and their authority is applied all over the sites that Kogoyo covers. Bagama, which covers about 1 square kilometer, is the main site of Kogoyo. It is located 7 kilometers away from the village. According to some witnesses, this site is the place in that area that contains the highest quality of gold. However, the metallic vein of gold is located deep underground, as the pits go very deep, from 30 meters to 70 meters. So no one needs to be courageous enough to take chances and overlook all the danger in order to climb down the holes and go underground to extract the yellow mineral. Bagama is explored only in the dry season due to its high depth. During the rainy season, all other small sites called Farakara are explored. Generally, this kind of exploration is not deep, not beyond a 10-meter depth. But the percentage of gold content is not high. During the rainy season, the few gold hunters who do not go back to their respective villages keep working on these sites. Our film crew followed a highly experienced officer of the gold hunting line in his daily tasks named Ibrahim Diallo, commonly called Ib. He's a 37-year-old Red Beret officer with 22 years' experience in the field. The term Red Berets in the jargon of the gold workers is used to mean people having sound knowledge and experience not only in gold work, but above all in the belief in the occult sciences. In his youth, Ibrahim left his family and set out for adventure with the purpose of escaping from the ill treatments done to him by his stepbrothers and other family members. Ib started off his adventure by grazing up to the age of 17. From there he heard about Damanda, and then rushed to join the evil life of gold panning that has kept him going for over 20 years. Today, he is a true Red Beret officer who is highly respected in Kogoyo.
One or two persons can start digging a pit, but the work may appear to be very difficult in that case. They choose a native person from the area called Nayahu to be the host and the official representative of the pit. He's different from the financier. The two persons can keep working till they're exhausted, and will later increase in number up to about 7 to 10 persons. The pits around here are very deep, so the diggers will get tired by the time they reach the metallic vein, and then they will need to be replaced by other persons called numbers. While the first workers get rest, The numbers keep on working.
Specialists in woodwork use pieces of wood to secure the pit.
Pieces of wood are used as poles in the underground holes of the pits. They support the pit, but can prevent it from collapsing all the time. The workers are warned about the danger through the crackling sound that will occur, and they will quickly go up to the surface. Then, the carpenters try to replace the pieces of wood so as to save those who are still underground. Only these pieces of wood can save their lives. Inside a pit, there are lots of entrances and exits, and all the workers share the same working place, constituting of very wide rooms. All the undergrounds are to be dug, and only these pieces of wood support the suspended land. That's how only these pieces of wood save the lives of the gold hunters. That's a carpenter's duty.
The women also play very important roles.
As far as the women are concerned, they are in charge of the hard part of the work. They put the gravel out from the pits and carry it towards the 5-motor tricycles.
This morning, at almost 8 o'clock, the gold hunters set out for work. As for Ib, our senior officer, is concerned, he must first go to his sacred site to give sacrifices in order to make sure of a successful day.
Depuis nuit ta domna, notre joie c'est l'angono. Kayma kanane mo kugla. Mena tronne mo kvivo. Kayma tata urule kitat masala ureten yewa. Kayma ne ye. Iko, kuna mele wasasro kokono. Ne sojasro kokono.
It's after these routine rites that he goes to his workplace on the Farakara site. Today, the main site of Bagama is not explorable. Far too much water has been filtered in, and the generating set serving as the pump has broken down. At his arrival, we noticed the close relationship of Ib with everyone. The people there are very courteous. Ib does not waste time. He heads down to try his chances in one of these pits. Before pulling out the maximum amount of gravel, one has to first test the percentage of gold content carefully. A small quantity of gravel is taken for treatment. After gathering the gravel comes the problem of transportation. Here, the Chinese freight motor tricycles called katakatane in their jargon serves as the means of transport from the sites to the machines of treatment called the crushers. As far as Ib is concerned, he will not need katakatane for this small test sample. He takes it to the crusher on his Apache bike. The crusher is one of the machines used for splitting the gravel into pieces in order to extract the gold. The gravel is put into the machine as well as the water from a motor pump in order to extract the gold from it. Then, the gravel comes out in the form of mud or sand onto a rug that holds the gold. The rug is then washed in another container to keep the sand containing the precious metal inside. Later come the women who are in charge of lifting, which consists of filtering the sand from the gold until all of it is separated. The gold is thereafter taken to a buyer. Here, the buyers are called business. This one provides the useful tools for final separation. It is at that moment that the mercury is used in order to gather all the gold of the recipient. The buyer can therefore evaluate and buy it. On the side of Farakara, the pits are not so deep, but here in Bagama, depths can reach up to 70 meters, and working at such depths is very difficult.
In the pits, there are many pieces of wood fixed to support the suspended land and worn in case of collapse. We can often count more than 200 persons in the same hole. It is like a market. We get into disputes, we fight in, then, and do plenty of other things. If you envy this, you can even sleep inside, have your tea, and moreover smoke a cigarette.
The risk of death is always present, but that does not discourage anyone.
In our job, we challenge death every day. Once you slip into the hole, only God can save you. Once the pit collapsed on me, and the others had to tie me with a rope, so as to pull me out of the hole, I went to get cured in Bamako, less than 3 months ago. But I'm back again. To tell the truth, death is unavoidable. Whatever you are, whatever you do, you can't escape from it. Even when somebody among us gets his head split, we pull him out and other persons will climb down the hole and things go on. Concerning death, everybody has his goal. Some people think that we come here just to pick up gold and live, but it's a far different case. Frankly speaking, it's too hard around here. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I will stay here till I reach my goal.